Welcome back to Cooking with Big Nasty. Today we're going to do cube steak, rice, and gravy, home style gravy. The gravy your grandma used to make, or your mama, or whoever. I'm going to show you how to make that gravy. And we're doing the biscuits that I did on one of my other cooking videos. The cheater biscuits, what I call them. Your grandma's biscuits. The Formula L Southern biscuit. I already got them patted out. And I'm going to show you how to make this in just a minute. So y'all stay tuned. So here's my cube steak. I already got me a bag of flour ready to go. I'm going to show you in a minute how I do this. I put the cube steak in the bag and shake it up. It's real easy, okay? It's idiot proof. I got salt and pepper in the flour so it'll season it. And I got my biscuits ready made right here, ready to go in the oven. They're already patted out and everything. Even got Ezra a little biscuit right there. How about that? And I got some rice, and I'm gonna make gravy. I'll show you how to make gravy out of what's left of this, and some water. So y'all stay tuned. Near impossible for me to show you this while videotaping. But all I did was dump the steak in this bag here, one piece at a time, and shake them. Put the first piece in there, shake it around until it gets flour coated. Second piece, so on and so on. You just shake, put one piece in at a time and shake it until you get that steak flour coated, okay? Now, I got my grease ready to go here for my steak. I got my water ready for my rice. I already pre-boiled it a little bit, get it hot. And in just a second here, we're gonna throw this steak on, this rice on. Biscuits already in the oven. And I'm gonna show you how fast to make this stuff. It's really, really simple and really, really fast. So y'all stay tuned and we'll see you in a minute. All right, I got my steak and rice cooking. The rice is boiling. It's on 7.5 on the stove top. I don't know what your stove reads, but I just want to cut it down enough to where it won't bounce all the rice particles out on the stove. I don't like that stuff on my stove. The steak is cooking in vegetable oil. I'm going to flip them for the first time. Now, some people don't like to flip theirs but once. I'll flip mine as many times as it takes. Don't like it too brown on one side. Something I learned about cooking cube steak is if you cook it too much, it just kind of cooks some of the taste out of it to me. So I try to get it brown throughout, and then I eat it. I don't eat red cube steak, okay? Some people like red steak. Cube steak, I like mine brown. So that's what we're gonna cook our gravy in just a few minutes. I'm gonna show you how to cook the gravy. You use the flour that you roll the cube steak in, and you're just gonna sprinkle it in there, brown it a little bit, and then pour some water in. Some people like milk, I do not. I like water. Cube steak getting brown. Getting down and getting brown. Rice is still cooking. It's swelling up pretty good. I'm gonna have to strain it a little bit. I'm put it in a strainer and wash it off. Put it back on top. Let it steam while I'm finishing up. Biscuits are coming along. They're fluffing up. See how the steak, I don't know if you can see it or not, but the blood's coming to the top. When that happens, I usually flip it. Okay, I'm gonna show you something I like to do. I like these Crispies in here. That's something my mama used to do when I was a kid. And that's something that I've always held firm to. These little Crispies here, I get them out. All right, you do what you want to. You can leave them in there for the gravy. I get mine out. Now we're ready to make gravy. Stand by for that process. All right, you ready to make gravy? Take the bag full of flour, sprinkle it into the pan. Some people like to reduce their grease out of there. I do not. And the reason why, I'll put more water in it if I have to. but I would rather have enough oil in there to make the gravy and just have to make a whole lot more of it. The flour, I'm gonna make it fluff. I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna see that in a second. The flour will definitely make it fluff. I'm gonna pull this camera closer so you can see. I don't put any milk in it. It's just grease or cooking oil, flour. It's got salt and pepper in there. And you just let it do its thing here. You let it cook for a minute. You see there's some crispies in there left over from the steak. Don't tell nobody, but I'm gonna eat Ezra's biscuit. Mouthful. All right, see how it's browning? Just let it do its thing. It's gonna move around in the pan a little bit on its own. It'll flatten out. I like my gravy pretty brown. Now I got my rice over here steaming. I know you can't see it, but I kind of shake it over from time to time. Just let it steam over. Gravy's getting good and done now. Just roll it around in there. Don't let it burn. Just keep it moving around in there. Can't walk off from this stuff. If you got it on high, you're gonna have your hands full, so make sure it's on a setting where you can manage it. All right, it's just about there. It's got a real dark brown color to it. I know you can't see that. It probably don't look dark brown to you, but when it looks about as brown as a hen egg or a little bit browner, that's when I start adding water. All right, watch this. I'll probably add in a cup and a half or two of water. Now you're gonna start moving this stuff around in here. Getting that flour mixed up with that water. Reduce the heat just a little bit. Getting too thick on me. Gotta add some more water. It's better to add it as needed than get it too thin at first. As it cooks, the more flour you got in it, it's gonna fluff up on you. It's gonna fluff up. If you hadn't got salt and pepper in your flour at this point, like I did mine for my steak, but if you hadn't got flour in you, salt and pepper in your flour at this point, you'll want to add some. But I like my steak my cube steak anyway. I like it almost blackened. I love pepper. So, all right, gotta go get some more water. Better to use hot water in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. Why? It's gonna cook anyway, but it just keeps the temperature more consistent if you can get hot water out of the tap. My water's been hot, so when I turned it on, it was still hot. I'm gonna still tone it down just a little bit. I like it just a little bit less thick. All right, you can't really tell what's going on with it right now. I'll show you in just a second. All right, it's kind of runny. It might thicken up in a minute, but I'm good with this. You just kind of got to do it to your liking. All right, I'm gonna let that sizzle just a little bit more. And then I'm gonna pour it up and we're gonna sit down and eat some cube steak, rice and gravy and biscuits. So don't go anywhere. Hot. Had to take my hat off. If you thought you tuned into a cooking show that was gonna help you make healthy meals and something that was going to lower your cholesterol, lower your blood pressure, and all that stuff, you went to the wrong channel. Because I cook stuff that will stop your heart in an instant. We got this stuff done. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Here's the steak. All right, got my rice on my plate. Got the gravy here. I put it in the water container. I'm pouring the gravy. Yes, sloppy. It's sloppy. Pouring the gravy over my rice. And we're gonna get busy with this thing in a minute. We're gonna get busy with it. My mother used to make this gravy. I've had people make it for me before. Bless their heart. You know, that means it sucks to be you. But bless their heart. They had good intentions. They put milk in it and stuff. No, my mom always made it with water and cooking oil and salt and pepper. That was all she made. So let's see what it tastes like. I'm gonna get me a piece of steak here. That's good. Now this gravy can be a little hot. That's real good. If you want to really spice things up, I like to put sriracha on my cube steak every once in a while. I can't eat it a lot because I'm not real good with hot stuff, but it's growing on me. As I get older, I just like hot stuff more and more, but I can't do it throughout the whole meal. I'll put it on a couple pieces, eat it, and then I'll start sweating like, you know, what, and I'll just quit using it. So stuff sure is good. So if you want to make your grandmother or mother gravy, I believe this is how she done it. If she's old school, or she was old school, that's usually the way the older generation made gravy. And I'm telling you, it's good. If you brown it good, you spice it right with salt and pepper, it is very, very good. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Cooking with Big Nasty.